What's going on, world? I am Chris McPherson, and I'm pleased to be here with you another week. You could have been anywhere, and you decided to be right here, and that is a great thing. For a moment, I want to talk to you about creating chain reactions. You know, I was thinking about cause and effect and how things happen to come to be, and I came across the term of a chain reaction. And chain reactions happen oftentimes in society where one thing has an effect on another. The concept of chain reaction is one that is embedded in progress and getting better. It simply utilizes step 1 and step 2 and step 3 and continues to build on those. Anytime you consider a chain, it is a pattern of linking things together. Sometimes in economics we see chain reactions, whether it may be tariffs or it may be trade, it may be interest rates, or it may be the economy at large. But either way, if spending is down, we could have a negative chain reaction effect in the economy. And if spending is up or interest rates are low, we may then have an adverse or a positive effect in economic terms. One great example of a chain reaction happens to be in Dominos. Now, not in slamming bones and breaking tables, although I do enjoy that. But if you've ever played dominoes in the form of strategically setting them up to knock them down, that is a form of a chain reaction. So in looking at dominoes as the example, it's important to understand that typically the dominoes are set up in a row. Dominoes themselves are set up in a way in which one action leads into the other. But what happens in the chain reaction of dominoes is once you knock down the first domino, all others continue to fall. Now, in those who build domino mazes and use them as a chain reaction, you're actually able to see that these individuals take a lot of time in figuring out what pieces go in which place. They orchestrate exactly what domino needs to go where. They put them at certain angles. They put them in certain positions so that once that domino is touched, it can then knock down other dominoes. It may knock them down forward. It may knock them down backwards. It may knock them down side to side, but it continues in the chain of the action, causing a reaction. So when we think about then chain reactions and the domino effect, it's important for us to apply that to our lives as well. If you think about it, you are the sole action that will create reaction in your life. You are the lead domino. And it's important for us to understand if there's a goal that we want to achieve or something that we want to get towards, we must then align all other dominoes, all other steps, all other points of action and reaction in the direction in which we want to go. Because in a chain reaction, you are the beginning and the end of everything that will happen in that course. You see, if we're considering chain reactions, maybe we need to put new chain reactions in our own daily walk. Maybe we need to create a new chain of giving gratitude every morning. Maybe we need to create a new chain of being positive in one thing that we do. Maybe we need to create a new chain of leaving work at work and being able to give ourselves more to our family and friends. Maybe we create a chain of using ourselves in service. But ultimately, whatever we decide to put in our chain of action, you'll see that the reaction takes over itself. If you'll give more time to be of service, more service is going to come back to you. If you become more positive in your daily walk, more positivity is going to come back to you. If you have more gratitude in the things that you do, more gratitude is going to seek you. You are the most important part of your chain reaction, and your ability to strategically line up any actions that you have will lead to the reactions that you want to achieve. You see, the only failure that could ever come out of a chain reaction is simply never creating an action to allow the dominoes to fall in your favor. Never strategically aligning your actions towards your goals, because simply if you do, it will happen. That's what a chain reaction is. That's what the domino effect does. So today, my friends, the message is real simple. I want you to consider yourself as the main focus in any chain that you'd like to create. Simply, once you begin to line things up in the direction that you want to go, make sure you put them strategically where they need to be. Examine the pieces, make sure they're going to give you the result that you want, and that one action that you have is going to lead to the next action, which continues to lead to the next, which then over time creates for you a chain reaction. But remember, the reaction only happens from the first action that was started by you. And once you decide to put your action in place, you'll see that whether it's a domino effect or a chain reaction or whatever it may be, everything will begin to line up and work in the direction of your goals. After all, it's possible. On to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next.